The Jumpstart pack is a pack worth 15k stubs. You will be offered 5 gold players each round. You will have 5 rounds to select one out of those 5 gold players. Is it a pack that is worth 15k stubs? No. But is there a possibility where that no could be a yes? Yes, but I'm gonna also give you a method on how to get 2 more gold players, which eventually will lead to 4 more gold players and eventually lead to even more gold players. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So we're gonna start off with why it's a no. 1, the quick sell values for cards have changed this year. MLB The Show now does it dependent on rating instead of tier. So before you quick sell a card, make sure you see for how many stubs you are quick selling that card, because a gold is not worth 1k anymore unless it is a certain overall. As the overall decreases, so does the quick sell value as well. So investments are going to be a whole lot more trickier this year, and investing into cards will probably be a whole lot better this year as well because of that. Number 2, you can't sell these cards regardless. So that first point is thrown out of the window, but the reason I bring that first point up is because there are times where if that card goes diamond, you are actually able to then quick sell it because it is not the original card that you claimed inside MLB The Show. So that is the little loophole that actually allows you to sell it, but unless you have experience, it's going to be very difficult. So 1, you're most likely getting less bang for your buck. 2, you cannot sell any of these cards. 3, if you are playing early access, you most likely got yourself already 2 guaranteed gold choice packs because you ordered a deluxe edition. So with those 2 gold packs and then the 2 more gold players I will bring up and then the extra 2 that you will get as well, you're most likely gonna have 6 and you didn't even have to spend any stubs. Not only that, but you will be getting packs and experience as well, helping you level that featured program Faces of the Franchise. The only way this 15k stubs would ever be worth it is if you are an experienced MLB The Show player and you are experienced as well in terms of analyzing players in the MLB, and you see some players that are undervalued, meaning that, for example, Xander Bogaerts is an 83 overall, just throwing that out there, and I believe he's going to be an 85 overall. Or Rafael Devers, for example, I would be more likely to pick up that Rafael Devers, get him as a gold instead, and then when he becomes a diamond, no longer have to buy that card. And if I'm able to do that 5 times, I'll make way more than the 15k I went ahead and invested in that. But the chances of that happening is very unlikely, so I would stay away from this pack. Now, when we're talking about the 2 ways that you can go ahead and get yourself a gold player, I would highly suggest starting it off by heading into Showdown. Once you head into Showdown, you head into the Starter Showdown. Inside Showdown, anything that is blue is considered a mini game. You can fail this and then continue playing the Showdown. Anything that is red is considered a mini boss until the final red, which is considered the boss. If you fail here, you will have to return to the beginning in a new run, meaning you will have to repurchase entry. Luckily for you, this one is free, and as you complete these mini games, you will be awarded runs, allowing you to face the final boss at an easier, not difficulty, but an easier matchup because you will be trailing less runs. So I would highly suggest going ahead and starting it off by completing the Starter Showdown. It should be really easy, and there you will get yourself this 84 overall Arizona Diamondbacks flashback all-star Robbie Ray. Now, why is this 84 overall all-star important? You will see later on when we connect it to collections, excuse me, but you get a great arsenal to begin with. You get a 4-seam, a curveball, a slider, and a changeup, so that's a pretty good starting pitcher to have at the beginning of the game regardless. Not only that, but it's going to be important in terms of collections, which we will tackle in a second. Once you head into programs after you completed that Starter Showdown, you will see that there is an 82 overall Babe Ruth available as well. You need to get 40 stars in order to unlock this Babe Ruth, and along the way you get standard packs, which is always a good sign. Now, completing these missions, you will get a total of 16 stars, and then completing these missions right here, you will get a total of 15 stars. So in total, it's 31 stars together, and that leaves you with the option to only complete 3 out of these 4 collections, which if you were to ask me, I would do stadiums, unlockables, and bat skins. Bat skins because there's an easy way for us to get a diamond bat skin without a problem, and then you will be able to get yourself this Babe Ruth. You might be saying to yourself, Why would I even want this Babe Ruth? Because of the All-Star and because of the collections. Not only collections in here, but also collections in the Faces of the Franchise program. Collecting this All-Star Babe Ruth is going to give you 10K experience. Imagine all the experience you will be gaining already from just playing games in general and completing those other programs. Just imagine that. You'll most likely already be at 30K, if not close enough to 30K. At 30K, you will get 2 extra gold players. So now we're at a total of 6 gold players. Once we have these 6 gold players, we can continue working by doing the week 1 legends and flashbacks missions and just start working towards that as well and getting even more experience. But let's go into the collections tab and let's talk about why it's important in general. So when we go to the collections tabs, there's a starter collection. Now, I would highly suggest not collecting anyone if you're unsure of which collection you want to do. The only collection I would complete is the same 3 collections you completed for the starter program. So here, I would complete the unlockables, I would complete the bat skins, and I would complete the stadiums. The reason I stayed away from equipment is because sometimes equipment is a lot pricier than you might think. So you really have to go ahead and take a look. Now, when we're talking about legends and flashbacks, whenever you see a collection have a diamond player, that means that these cards, since they're time limited, they're most likely going to scale in price big time once we head into a later portion of the game, meaning 2 to 3 weeks from now. So these are cards you might want to invest in since you could have only gotten them early access. When you see a collection that only has something like a show pack, just beware, because later on in the year, there most likely will be a bigger reward for this. So if you can get all 6 for a cheap price, I would go ahead and do so. And also keep in mind that these 6 cards are time limited, only available to those that had early access, so they should scale up in price as well. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because collecting those all-star cards will get you closer to this 85 overall Joe Nathan. This is why collections are important in general. And then how do we get that bat skin, diamond bat skin, to go ahead and complete that starter program? You go into Conquest and you will see there's batter up, batter 2, and batter 3. Batter up 1, 2, and 3. Batter up 3, once you complete all the goals, you will receive a diamond bat skin. That's the diamond bat skin we need in order to get ourselves that Babe Ruth. We get ourselves that Babe Ruth, we complete the featured program collection since we do want to keep him since he's unsellable regardless, and we get ourselves that 10K experience. We most likely unlock that pack that has the flashbacks and legends, and then get ourselves 2 golds on top of that, and then you can dive right into Conquest if you would like to. And eventually, once you capture the entire division, you get yourself a prospect pack that allows you to select 2 gold players. So on top of that, we're getting even more gold players. And what I would highly suggest you go ahead and do is complete the Nation of Baseball map once, and also complete the mini seasons once. Why? Because in the mini seasons 1, you're gonna get yourself 89 overall Evan Longoria. In the Nation of Baseball, you get yourself Diamond Mike Piazza. But just in general, completing both of them will get you 4 out of the 5 prospects, since there are prospect packs for both. So once you have 4 out of the 5 prospects for every single division, it just gets you a whole lot closer to this Legends and Flashbacks collection for 91 overall Adley Rutschman, which at the beginning of the game, I believe is going to be one of the best catchers available, unless of course you decide to go the route of a ball player, which means you're gonna have to play Road to the Show and level up your ball player or catcher through there in order to succeed. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. So make sure you guys go ahead and check out the Discord, check out the Twitch, check out my social medias. All of that is inside the description. Like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.